San Jose, it's getting to the point where it's more than just a hot stretch. The Sharks might just be a really good team. By earning their 7th straight win at SAP Center Tuesday, the Sharks improved to the 2nd of March 16 since they held a closed-door meeting with General Manager Doug Wilson on deck. 2. Think about it, that's more than a quarter of the season in which the Sharks have produced an .810 points percentage. Impressive. The offensive firepower is real. The Sharks are averaging 4.29 goals per game during the 21-game stretch. Most importantly, the Sharks have turned the Swiss cheese defense that plagued them over the first 2 months of the season into a solid block of cheddar, surrendering 2 goals or fewer in 6 consecutive games. It's helping Martin Jones, who struggled with a sub-.900 save percentage throughout most of the first half, catch fire. With 20 saves Tuesday, Jones has now posted a .927 save percentage in 6 January starts, his most impressive stretch of the season. That's important because goaltending might be the only thing that can derail the Sharks' train right now. Here's what we learned as Tomas Hertl charged a 5-2 Sharks win over the Pittsburgh Penguins with his second career hat trick. 1. The Sharks have come a long way since the 2016 Stanley Cup Final. The Sharks went into the 2016 Stanley Cup Final as favorites. They walked out of the series in a different stratosphere than the Penguins, who overwhelmed them by playing a speedier, modernized brand of hockey. On Tuesday, the Sharks proved that they've bridged the gap significantly. Get Sharks news in your inbox. Sign up now for the free Sharks Report newsletter. With the additions of Erik Karlsson, Evander Kane, Timo Meier and Marcus Sorensen, the Sharks are a much faster team. They've added speed while maintaining a heavy style of play. Tomas Hertl, Kane, Meier and Lucas Radl are all power forwards that can move and make plays with the puck. In addition, Wilson has put together the best puck-moving blue line in the league, adding Karlsson to a group that already included Brent Burns. That means head coach Pete DeBoer can have either Karlsson or Burns on the ice for about 50 minutes a game. Figure out a way to deal with that. All of it added up to a role reversal Tuesday as it was the Penguins who left the building flabbergasted. Keep in mind, it was a Penguins team that entered the contest nearly as hot as the Sharks, winning 12 of 15 games before Tuesday's meltdown at the tank. They really outplayed us, goalie Matt Murray said. That's a pretty good team over there. Head coach Mike Sullivan agreed. They're one of the better teams we've played this season. Like our Sharks Facebook page for more San Jose Sharks news, commentary and conversation. The Sharks scored with might and skill. Check out Tomas Hertl's goal at 14:05 of the first. He sent Evgeny Malkin tumbling like a Jenga tower with a hip check before he deked out Jack Johnson and beat Murray with a shot into the roof. Every guy was laughing because I used my big butt again. Hertl said, power, vision, finesse, skill, you're get it all on this at Tomas Hertl 48 goal. Twitter.com/H7NazFJaul, San Jose Sharks, at San Jose Sharks, January 16, 2019. Sorensen tied the game when a net front deflection in the first and Hertl netted his second by stuffing in a rebound on the doorstep. It's DeBoer hockey with more zip and dash than 3 years ago. The Sharks are still writing the story of the 2018-19 season, but right now it's clear that they're a more dynamic group than the squad that reached the final in 2016. It's the balance, the scoring. Thornton said, it seems like a lot of guys are going at the same time. I credit a lot of that to the defense, too. The defense is giving the puck to the forwards and they go. This team is playing real well right now, too. More line depth than the depth masters. The Penguins captured 2 Stanley Cups on the strength of their line depth. With Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin and Phil Kessel skating on 3 separate lines, the Penguins created serious matchup headaches throughout both Cup runs. The third line proved to be particularly troublesome as opponents struggled to contain the trio of Kessel, Nick Bonino and Carl Hagelin with their depth lines. On Tuesday, the Sharks turned the tables, tilting the ice with a three-headed attack that features Logan Couture and Meyer on one line, Joe Pavelski and Thornton on another, and Evander Kane and Hurdle on the third. "We've been looking for that since I've gotten here and we've had it at different points," DeBoer said. "When we've gotten beat, it's usually by a team that's been a little deeper than us. We didn't have a lot of it early in the year, but we're starting to get more and more of it now, like those Penguins teams." The Sharks' third line did a lot of the heavy lifting, netting a pair of goals while producing 11 shots and 5 high-danger scoring chances, according to Natural Stat Trick. "Tidying up that rebound like the puck sparks joy." 29. Hurdle and Evander Kane were on a different level tonight, DeBoer said. "They both were fast and physical and heavy. Real hard to handle when they're playing like that." 3. Thornton celebrates his milestone the right way. Another day at the rink, another milestone for Thornton, after he skated in his 1,500th NHL game on November 8 and scored his 400th goal on November 13. Thornton got to celebrate a local achievement Tuesday, suiting up for his 1,000th game with the Sharks. Thornton made the game even more memorable by scoring his 10th of the season at 3:39 with a shot from above the circles to give the Sharks a 3-1 lead. "Jumbo's breaking a record every shift, so we're kind of getting sick and tired of it, as a group," Kane joked. 1,000th game as a Shark, passing Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky and whoever else on whatever list he's climbing. "It's good to see him starting to find the back of the net, big one-timer there. It was a big goal to help us extend the lead."